Alright, so how do you take forward the implementation of business model? Very simple. When you've defined the key activities, you can find ways of tracking those activities. You can use Google spreadsheet or through emails or anything, but you need to start tracking it. You can maybe make checklists with the action steps and timelines that can make tracking more effective. You can also track by giving them tasks and seeing how much of the task is completed. And when I say them, it's your members. You can also do review meeting and take regular updates as to how has the progress been, and that is tracking activities. Simple, easy to do. Moving on, channels. Through channels you give the value proposition to your customers. So for example, for a client, the value proposition would be impact, and that will be done through different channels. For an EP, the value proposition is going to be impact plus the job role, and that needs to be delivered to them by different channels. So in terms of channels, there can be four type of channels: physical or virtual, personal or mass. Now, different type of channels can be used at different points of time for raise, match and realize for different type of people like EPs or clients. For example, during the phase of raising, you can track the number of appointments done, number of meetings done to see how much of the channel implementation is happening. While matching, if you're talking of EPs, you can see how many mails are sent, how many newsletters are sent, number of Skype calls done. If you made things like website or Wix, you can see the number of unique visitors, the bounce rate, the average time spent for people to view the website. Now during Realize, the channel can be workshops delivered by EPs to create impact. You can easily track that. You can also track the number of meetings done between the EP or the clients to see how well the experience is going. And also the number of field visits can be tracked to see the value proposition being delivered through the channels. And now going to the most ultimate part, the measure of success. How do you know that your project has been successful? Very simple. You see the number of exchanges done in that project. You look at the net promoter score of the EPs. You look at the funds raised for that project. You look at the impact goals. Has the project been able to achieve the impact goals it had defined? And lastly, very important, the client feedback. And hence, these are the matrices which will tell you how successful your project has been. Excellent guys, now that you're done with it, go ahead and implement it.